Hey everyone, Carly here and back with another quick review. This video should be short but a good one. So I had to review this new sunscreen that both Britta and I picked up. It's the Vanicream Facial Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 30. It says mineral sunscreen with ceramides. So backstory on this, I often look on Amazon for new beauty releases because usually like drugstore products hit Amazon before they're like on Target or actually in stores, I find. So I don't know, I do this like once a week, and I was looking on new skincare and I saw that it said that Vanicream had this new launch, but it was like on the same product page as the Vanicream Daily Facial Moisturizer, which Britta and I have been using for like probably a year and a half now. It's our favorite daily moisturizer. I'll also link that down below. We love it. So I was confused. I'm like, that's not new. Like, why would that be in the new section? So I clicked on the product page and saw this. So they basically took that formula and added a mineral sunscreen element and like launched this like secondary product. And so I don't know about you guys, but the fact that our favorite daily facial moisturizer now had sunscreen, like I was ecstatic. And if you watch our channel, you know that we both try to only use mineral sunscreens. I will say like some chemical filters don't irritate my skin, but I just know also from experience that typically chemical filters, even if they don't irritate my skin, I don't know, I always find that I burn more in the sun than with zinc. As long as like the zinc content in a mineral sunscreen is pretty high, I just find that I get the most protection. And like across the board, that's been true for many mineral sunscreen versus chemical for me. Maybe I'm not applying enough of the chemical sunscreens, but I just find the protection to be better, along with it being better for my sometimes sensitive skin. So I try to only buy mineral. So this is $12.45 on Amazon and you get 2.5 ounces. So I love, obviously that price point is so good. I already love the packaging. It's the same packaging that the moisturizer comes in. It's just like a flip top cap, a tube. It's really easy to store, and it's just so awesome to me that it's 2.5 ounces because obviously if you're wearing sunscreen every day, you go through it really quickly. And some of the others I find to be like 1.7 ounces. Some of them are like 3 ounces, but I just think that this is like a really nice size for the price, obviously. And I'll quickly read the description on Amazon so you can get an idea of what the brand is saying this does. So it says, this sensitive skin formula offers lightweight, broad spectrum SPF 30 protection and is suitable to wear under makeup. Formulated with non-nano zinc oxide and ceramides, this mineral sunscreen is non-comedogenic, won't clog pores. It is non-greasy, applies easily and absorbs quickly, ideal for daily use and suitable for all skin types. So I will insert a clip of me applying this right now. I think the first thing I noticed with this is that some mineral sunscreens that I have that usually like come in a bottle are much thinner in consistency. This one is quite thick. It has a very like cream-like texture. There's nothing really wrong with that, but I will say that because of that thicker texture, you definitely feel it on your skin when you first apply it. You know, they say it's lightweight, but I would say that when it first goes on, it is not lightweight. I think that it definitely has a feeling on the skin, but that does go away. Also, the zinc oxide in here, there's 19.5%, which is a huge percentage, which is so awesome because that's really going to help protect your skin from the sun. But because of that high zinc content, you'll see when I'm rubbing this in that it does have quite a bit of white cast up front. As I rub it in, it definitely starts to dissipate. You really just have to like keep rubbing, and you'll probably see in the clip that my face gets pretty red because I'm just trying to like aggressively rub this in to show you that once you rub it in, the white does dissipate. But it's definitely there, and you definitely have to really work it in order to get that white cast to go down. Because of this, I don't know how this would be on darker skin tones. If you've tried this and you have a deeper skin tone, I'd love to know, because I was surprised that it looks so white up front, but it does seem to dissipate quite a bit. Like I'd say if it's like a 90% opaque white at first, it goes down to like 15% on my skin. Once it's rubbed in, I think you can see that it's very shiny on the skin. So in the description, it does say non-greasy, applies easily and absorbs quickly. So I will say that it applies easily, absorbs semi-quickly. Like I said, you really have to rub it in, and then I'd say like wait like a good 5 minutes before applying makeup, but it does absorb a little bit. But I don't think that sort of like shiny, I don't want to say greasy, but that shiny look really goes away. I have it on right now under my makeup, and I do think that it looks pretty shiny, you know, regardless of the makeup you put on top, or regardless of how long you rub it in or let it sit, it is shiny on the skin, which I don't think that's necessarily a negative thing. And I also find that to be the case with most zinc-based sunscreens. So I still really like this, but I do want to call it out that it does look shiny on my skin. And because of that, I have found that the best way to use this is I'll go in the morning with my vitamin C serum, and then I'll go in with this as my moisturizer and SPF in one. Because of the high zinc content, and as long as I'm using enough, I trust that it's enough sun protection. But I have found that when I go in with like a normal daily moisturizer and then this on top, that my skin just feels and looks too shiny and like too luminous. So if I just go in on top of my vitamin C serum just with this, and it's like my one and done product, I like how it looks throughout the day. And I really also like that it cuts down on steps. I feel like this is gonna be my favorite sunscreen to go on vacations with, because it's just so quick to like apply, and like you don't need an extra moisturizer, because this does have ceramides and other really nice ingredients that are going to like help moisturize your skin, but it also has the SPF, so it is like a 2-in-1 product. Honestly, if this was just a little bit thinner in viscosity and not so shiny, it would be my dream SPF, but I still really like it. I would honestly give it like a 7.5, 8 out of 10. I do really recommend it. I just want to call out that if you have oily skin, you probably wouldn't like this. But I think it's so easy. I've literally been using it every day this week because it's just so easy to slap on. Put a little like concealer on top, if you're okay with having luminous skin. And I really like it. I think it doesn't irritate my skin, but it is very shiny. So definitely want to call that out. And like I said, it feels heavy when it first goes on, but I do find if you wait 5 minutes, it does sink in a bit and it doesn't feel as heavy. Like I've had it on now for probably like an hour with my makeup on top, and I don't feel like it feels heavy anymore. It just looks shiny still. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I also did a reel on our Instagram showing me apply this if you wanted to just look over there. We're trying to do more reels on Instagram, so hop on over there if you want to see that content.